All right, another day, another maple. This one here is Acer Ammo, Nathan. It's a really unique reticulated. This comes out this really cool orangey color. The reticulation is very light on it. It's very sunlight dependent, so the color you get out of it depends on the sun exposure region. If you give it a lot of sun at a hotter region, it'll be more red when it comes out. This one ends up turning red and green in the summer. Red on the sun exposed areas and green in the shaded areas. It's a nice two-tone color. I think I might have an older video of it when it's in its summer colors. But really cool, different reticulated maple. Acer Ammo Nathan. Okay, here's a cool one back here. This is Acer Shirasawanum Blue Moon. You can see on the new growth, it gets this kind of peachy color. Good looking maple. It kind of reminds me of Moonrise, except for not quite as flashy, a little bit more subtle than Moonrise. It also has smaller leaves than Moonrise, but has the nice round full moon Shirasawanum leaves. Really a pretty tree. It's not that available, so if you come across it, grab it, because it's definitely worth having. Blue Moon. Here's my big Marielle. Looking awesome. It's past its, when it first comes out, it's more of a almost yellow color with the purple tips, dark red tips. But the tree's getting really full. So I've got it staked, still staking it up. Beautiful tree though, very elegant. Stays nice all year too, and it handles a fair amount of sun and turns bright red in the fall. Really cool tree. Marielle. Here I've got kind of strewn around, excuse the mess, I'm still kind of working on my backyard. Still have some weeding to do and some arranging, but I have a lot of my seedlings just kind of out in this area because this area gets a lot of sun. So I want them to get sun exposure to see what colors come out of them. It's a nice one, kind of a peachy, orangey color, and green. This one has nice pink secondary growth on it. Very slow growing one. This one's a few years old. This is from Elegans. That one's, I think, from Elegans too. Let me check. Nope, Sekimori. Sekimori. Anyway, there's another kind of a weeping Matsumure type. That one's from Elegans too. Red one. But interesting stuff. Here's a real pretty one. Got some, comes out kind of a red orange color, and this new color, new growth on it, real pretty. This one's from Sekimori too. This yellow one right here is a new one. Supposed to handle the sun real well without burning. Comes out, looks a lot like Orange Dream, I would say. Very similar to Orange Dream. It's a seedling from Katsura, I'm pretty sure. And what's it called? Sunburst? I think it's Sunburst. I don't know. I get all the sun ones mixed up. There's so many of them. But I'm pretty sure it's Sunburst. Anyway, looks nice. Got a little bit of burn right there, but I think that's because it needed to be repotted. So I put it in a 2-gallon, was in a 1-gallon. If you let the roots grow to a point where they're on the outside of the pot and the pot's getting a lot of sun, a lot of heat, it'll show on the leaves. So at that point, it's a good idea to check the roots, see if the pot's full, and then move it to a larger pot if need be. And you can repot, or you could pot up pretty much any time of the year. If your tree's growing and it's filling the pot up with roots, go ahead and put it in a larger pot. I usually try to put trees in pots that are just slightly larger, no more than 1 inch in diameter larger. This one went from a 1-gallon to a 2-gallon pot. So there's Noel, looking good. This one changes all the time, its colors. This is its nice pink color. It's turning lighter. At some point it has like this more intense, almost fake looking pink color to it. Really cool tree. Acer Pumatum Noel. Here we have a seed-grown Oliverianum, still not completely out yet. Interesting thing about this one I'm noticing is all the new growth, all the new branches coming off of it shoot straight up. So, I mean, I didn't buy it. I bought it. It's not one of my seedlings, but it might be a fastigiate grower, like a columnar Acer Oliverianum. So that would be cool if it is. We'll see as it grows. Really nice white pine. That's Kobe. Pinus parviflora Kobe. All of its new growth. Here's a real pretty one. This one's kind of on its secondary color right now, which is probably its prettiest. It fleshes out these flame colored new growth. This is Mila. Really pretty tree. Mila. When it first comes out, it's much darker, like a purplish almost, with some lighter colored veining in it, and then it turns to this color, and then the new growth is yellow, orange, and pink. Really flashy tree, Mila. My Coral Linum, it's already pretty much past its peak. Big Coral Linum, already done with its show. Still has a nice color, kind of multicolored now, but not like it was. It was bright red, kind of like Sojo, I would say. This one, this dark burgundy one, maroon one, is Libby. Nice tree. I like the growth on Libby, and it nice dark color. It has real nice shape to it. There's some leaves that aren't getting much sun. You can see much more green. This one, I've got so many big trees around it, it might not get enough sun this year. It might green out quicker than it normally does. We'll see. This one back here, Rhiaceae type. This is, which one? Looking Glass Falls. So, really nice shape on this one, Looking Glass Falls. Acer Pumatum Looking Glass Falls. So, nothing really special about this one. When it first fleshes out, it has kind of purple tips on it, but they last a couple days and then it's gone. And they're not that bold to begin with. But I like the way it grows. It's weeping, but it's not as weeping as Rhiaceae. So it actually has a really nice shape to it. Here we have Peve Starfish. A couple dying branches on it. A couple years ago I had some issues with this one. It's coming back though, coming back strong. There we go. Hot blonde, looking great. That's a cool tree. Acer Olive hot blonde. This one's a little later to come out, so it's got its probably best color right now. It gets more yellow in the summer too, but it's a different kind of yellow. I like the way it looks right now in the spring. This one's spreading out. It's really hard to see what it looks like. This is Incan. Some people call it Aiken leaves. I've got seedlings growing out of this one too. This one puts out some nice linear lobums. Here's one I want to show off while it's getting some push. This is a species maple, Acer Puby Pomatum. Look at that, real pretty reds. This one has really nice reds and oranges in the fall too. Acer Puby Pomatum. Right here, this one's best up close. This is a Hippie Finmo, Acer Pomatum Hippie Finmo. This one's very similar to Ukumo, but it grows more fastigiate. It's more of a columnar shape to it. Really cool tree, Hippie Finmo. And here we have, are those leaves that are not getting enough are dying, or are those, is that a little sport? Probably dying. This is Koto no Ito. Lots of new growth. You can always tell the new growth because of the larger leaves. The older growth has really fine leaves on it, almost fairy hair fine. It's Koto no Ito. Lots of seeds on Koto no Ito. The linear lobum trees are Acer Ammo, not Palmatum. Here we have Acer Ammo, Gable's Glory. Look at that cool variegation. This one goes through multiple changes. Next it'll be kind of yellow color, and then it'll have new flushes of pink over the yellow. Really cool tree. Lots of different color changes and two-tone effects. And the two-tone effects are like two bright colors. It's not like a bright color on green. It's a nice color. Gable's Glory. There we go. That's the real color. Nice big Ammoenum leaves. Back here we have Kamoi Nishki, Acer Siboldianum. Still kind of leafing out kind of slow for me this year. Must have had some root damage, is what it looks like. I repotted it in a larger pot this year, but it must have had maybe some drought. Maybe I didn't water it enough toward the end of the season last year. Sometimes that happens. Here we go, my big Usugumo. You see right there, Ukumo. It's actually a little more green this year than normal, but still white. Still has enough white on it. There's some nice seeds. I got some crazy seedlings off of this one from a batch of seeds a year before last. One thing about this one, for me, I have to pick the seeds in early September. They're viable at that time because the last time I did that, they all sprung up. If I don't, the squirrels and the birds tend to like the seeds on the samaras on this one for whatever reason. Must be pretty tasty. Usugumo, looking good. Acer Pictum, subspecies mono, Usugumo. This one's getting bigger and bigger, looking better and better. Definitely one of the coolest trees around, one of the best Japanese maples, I think. I mean, there's a lot of cool maples. Obviously, I like them because I have so many. But Acer Pictum is up there for me. It's especially Usugumo. There's Niguri Nishki right there. Very pretty, very unique. Slugs got to this one this year, but it's okay. They didn't get it too bad. I mean, a couple areas got munched on, but it'll be fine. Hopefully I get more growth on this one this year. Looks like I am starting to get some growth. It's grown real slow for me since I've had it. Here's Autumn Moon, Acer Shirasawanum. Beautiful tree, always. Got to find just the right sun for this one. Too much and it will fry. Too little and it's just kind of green. It's this one, all the trees are starting to grow over it. So it was getting more sun. Now it's kind of getting shaded. So if I leave it back here, it won't have the best color this summer, but it'll be healthy. I probably won't move it. Might move it next year. Here's a popular one everybody likes. That's Acer Puby Pomatum, Flying Daggers. I was lucky enough to get this one early on, before Mr. Maple released a couple of them, before the craze, before the whole Japanese maple craze, and so I'm fortunate to have this one. Really cool tree. It does look like a makawa. It doesn't really grow like a makawa. It doesn't have those short internodes, but it ends up looking kind of like a makawa when it comes out. Last 2 years didn't get much growth on it. I was experimenting with soils and didn't do well in the soil I had it in. And then last year I put it in good soil, but I think it was just growing roots out. It was recuperating and growing some healthy roots. This year seems to be growing, putting on lots of new growth. So pretty happy about that. I think that's good for this video. I'll see y'all again in a day or two.